And I know that day when I walked into that hospital and I had my great challenge. I'd seen my wife die. Me calling for her life. And what have I done but stand on the street corner and preach and pray for the sick? And then Satan said, well, he won't answer your prayer. I've seen her die. But I know that in her was that resurrection power. That bone shall rise again. I see my little baby lay there and I lay my hand on and say, God, don't take it. Looked like he pulled the curtain down and said, I won't even hear you no more. Satan said, there it is, just one word. He knew better than tell me he was no God, because I knew that. But he said he don't love me, he don't care for me. See, every reason thing said you're just a young man. You're 20 years old. There lays your wife laying out here in a morgue. And here's your baby going there. And just, you said he was a great healer and he's all this. And look, what does he do? One word. He wouldn't have to speak it. Just look down there and say, just nod his head. That's all that take place. It'll be healed. But you see, he don't love you. He don't care for you. Let your baby die right there now. And even refuse to hear your prayer in this dark hour. Everything he said was absolutely the truth. So what have you done? Work all day long till you couldn't hardly stand up. And then stayed up all night till 12 and 1 o'clock, standing on the street corners preaching, making calls to hospitals, come in, sit down in a chair, sit there and sleep an hour or two and go back to work again. Next night the same thing. And here you are about 21, 22 years old. Every friend, every young lady, every young man you ever associate with calls you a crazy crank. What have you done? You made a fool out of yourself, don't you see it? I was just about ready to agree with him, but something done in me.
Thank you.
That's that quickening power. I said, the Lord gave and the Lord taken away.
Amen.
Blessed be the name of the Lord. When all my hopes give way, then He's all my hope and stay. For on Christ the... Oh, He shall come with triumph sound, then may I then be Him, in Him be found, wrapped in the robes of His righteousness. Not in my own, I don't have any. In mine, filthy, dirty rags. I'd hate to try to go to heaven on my preaching. Hate to try to go to heaven on my visions. I'm going to heaven because I hold His grace in my heart. His grace.
Amen.
That's why I'm going. That's how we go.